so crazy as to leave Amazon to join Bulletproof?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that question. To me, it was something I was compelled to do as the more I learned about Bulletproof, right, and the opportunity. And I wasn't looking, right. First of all, Dave's a genius, so he's a genius, and he is an inventor that continually invents. He has 100 ideas, right? 99 are actually good, and you want to go do something about that. And I see Bulletproof as this mission-driven company that really is changing lives. And I started using the product right when I was going through the process, and I felt the difference. And it's in the ability not just to focus, but how I feel, right? And then certainly on the what it does on the hunger part, where I'm not hungry like I was before if I'm trying to control what I'm eating and not eating. And my mom started doing it too, and now it's been a year and a quarter right since I joined. She's lost over 50 pounds.
Wow.
She's more bulletproof, than I am. She does the turmeric pot roast for family dinner, and out of Dave's, the Bulletproof cookbook. This is $1 billion master brand. It is, and I could see the opportunity for that, and it was either going to go, really well or not, because it's a startup.
So why did you decide to come to Bulletproof?
It was really a similar story to what Anna just said. So since I knew Anna, she reached out, and I just really enjoyed it, the butter coffee and everything. But as I explored it, I realized there was so much more to it. And to me, the two things were collagen and brain octane, and I just saw those three products just growing. And so I got excited about the way it made me feel, both mentally and physically, and that's the opportunity was just so great, I think, because of that. I didn't realize at the time that was a master brand strategy, but those three products together, it just seemed like there was so much more here, and that's ultimately why I decided to leave a job I loved and people I love working with, and come over here to see what we can do with that.
You've been at the company for 2 months now.
2 months, yeah.
And so what are your initial impressions after 2 months?
It's bigger than I thought, because I'm thinking there's 3 products, we have 5, and then plus these other 2 with the fat water and supplements that I think are just phenomenal products. And the opportunity moving from e-commerce and continuing to grow the e-commerce channel, whether it's on Amazon, whether it's bulletproof.com, and then at retail, it's a phenomenal growth opportunity. It's fun to watch some of our products just flow through the shelves, right? So when you go visit Whole Foods and you watch the displays that we're not necessarily encouraging them to do, and they're doing on their own because of sales and seeing the way that it's growing, it's a fun experience.
And I've had teams that have been as big as 1,000 at a time, like at Microsoft. And I can tell you there are 2 people in my whole career that everybody likes working with, that not to a person, up, down, and around. And Jeff Hull is one of those 2 people. We have these gratitudes, right, in SLT calls. Mondays and Fridays we start with gratitude, right, which is one of our values, and we say what we're thankful for, personally and professionally. And since it's been, 8 weeks or something, every week someone's great. We call them Jeffitudes now, because every week someone's grateful for Jeff on the senior leadership team. I'm like, really stop with the gratitude for Jeff.
It's like you guys come from a core tech background, not necessarily a CPG.
Mm-hmm.
How were you thinking about that when you came to Bulletproof, and has it surprised you, or has it met your expectations?
So I was in Prime retention, so we were all about trying to encourage Prime members to stay around, which in a lot of cases involved communicating to customers in the right way so that they could see the value of Prime. And with a master brand or a lifestyle brand like we are at Bulletproof, there's a lot of similarities to it. So we have a lot of members who try our product for the first time, and our goal now is to figure out how do we get them to try a second product. I see the customer experience similar, even though one's a subscription program and Bulletproof is not, but it's about these are CPG products that you're going to use regularly throughout your life and throughout the year, and trying to encourage customers to do that, and customers to explore all of our products, I think is very similar.
Getting back to the partnership thing, is at the end of the day, it's about trust. As I came in, day by day, spend time and earn trust through, not just talk, but action. And I think the same with Dave around bringing me in as a partner. I needed to know I had decision-making capability. He's turned over a lot of autonomy to me to make decisions, as well as with the rest of the team. So that's done day by day, week by week, and it continues to grow, or it doesn't. And in our case, it's continued to grow. One of the things that was as I was coming in, and it has been true being part of Bulletproof, is how relational on the spectrum of transactional to relationship oriented, how the culture of Bulletproof and Dave is relational, and how Trinity is,
Right.
and that he said that, and you guys say that on a lot of people say that on their website, but you guys really are, and it feels like that, and the contribution and partnership and interest, and it's not just, you know, you're one of our investments. Like all the partnering on the headhunting, on the executive searches, you know, is remarkable and over the top and not usual, and I do appreciate that.